that we get to have participation from our community. We're trying to accomplish the very best that we have and what's in the very best interest of the community. We're putting the community first. Some of our citizens and also some of our businesses, we're putting them first. But before I proceed, I would like to invite each and every one of you to please join me in the invocation. And I'm going to ask Commissioner Olivares to please lead us.
Thank you, Mayor. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the opportunity to gather here today. We ask you to bless everyone in this room as we ask for a special blessing upon our employees and all those in our community. A very special blessing for those in our community who are going through illness or some other trial. We ask that you give them the peace of mind and the peace of heart that comes with knowing that you are in control and through you everything is possible. We also ask for a special blessing upon this commission that we may continue to work together, united in vision, to promote the interests of our beautiful city. We ask these things in thy name. Amen.
Amen. And now I would like for you to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now to the Texas flag, if you would.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You may take a seat. Now that we have concluded with the first item, at this time I'm going to do roll call. Commissioner Ben de Leon. Present. Commissioner Ediel Barrera. Present. Mayor present. Commissioner Olivares. Present. And Commissioner Barrera. Present. At this time, I'm going to find that we do have quorum to proceed with today's meeting. Moving forward to item 1C, public forum. Do we have anyone signed up for the public forum?
No, sir.
That concludes that item. We move to two of the items that are greatly anticipated by this commission for today, and that is the business of the month and the citizen of the month. Since we began our participation in this commission, we wanted to do something to honor those individuals that are worth of honoring within our community. We believe that our community has very rich values, has a lot of talent, and has a lot of individuals that are worthy of recognition. Today we have the honor of recognizing a business and also an individual as well. It means the world that we can come in here every single month and select a business and an individual that we can celebrate, because that's somebody within our community that makes a difference, that stands out, that really, really continues to push our community forward. And we're proud to be able to do that. And at this time, I'm going to move first with item 1D, which is the presentation of Business of the Month Award to Bordertown. Before I proceed, I have a statement that has been prepared that I would like to read. It provides some of the history and everything, but before I move to the statement, obviously we're all familiar with Bordertown. We know the difference that it has made, and of course its roots are in Roma, but we've been able to see how what was a small business has turned into a very, very significant business, not only within our community, but also within our neighboring communities. And it is our true honor to be able to recognize the owners of Bordertown today, because we know the difference that they have made within our community. We know that it's not easy, we know that it's difficult, and we know for a fact that it takes a lot of faith in a business when you're trying to create something new, when you're trying to create new jobs, when you're trying to be profitable at the same time, and not only that, but offer something more to the community, something that was not there, but now it's there, that makes a difference and can be appreciated by all of our citizens. With that in mind, let me proceed with the statement. Bordertown Supermarkets. Daninda and Amando Peña shared a vision to build a compact supermarket and hardware stores strategically located in rural underserved communities of Stark County. After months of planning and searching for the right site, they opened the first Border Town supermarket in Alto Bonito, soon followed by Border Hardware. Remarkably, this milestone was achieved while both were also attending religious formation classes in preparation for Amando's deacon ordination. Their first expansion came in Los Villarreales, followed by Sullivan City. Both locations proved to be strong and lasting investment in grocery and hardware. By this time, the three children had also joined the family business. While they inspired to expand further into Hidalgo County, they initially questioned whether they could compete in a larger, more competitive market. That challenge came with the opening of a supermarket in Rio Grande City, where major retailers already dominated the market. After an extensive search, they acquired property on 755 and built a new store. Though it took some time for the location to mature, they eventually flourished. Roma stores soon followed in the same year, further strengthening their confidence that Border Town could succeed in larger markets such as Hidalgo County. Then came the pandemic, which turned the grocery industry upside down. Yet Border Town not only endured but continued to expand, opening a supermarket on the west side of Alton and later a third store in Rio Grande City. Today, Border Town proudly operates 20 stores across South Texas, from Zapata County to Cameron County, with the newest Cameron County location scheduled to be open by the end of October, and an additional store under construction in Citrus City. Thanks to the dedication of the entire Border Town team, the company now serves thousands of families across the Rio Grande Valley. Even as the business has grown, Border Town has never lost its commitment to community. The Peña family is deeply grateful to the entire Border Town staff for their loyalty and hard work, and to the customers who have trusted them for nearly 2 decades. Their journey is a testament to vision, faith, perseverance, and the power of family and business. And today, Armando and Dalinda Peña are proud to announce the construction of a 4th Border Town location within Rio Grande City, limits on FM 3167, making the 6th store in Stark County and yet another chapter in the remarkable Border Town story. Border Town Supermarkets, Armando and Dalinda Peña. It's difficult, but it keeps the family united, and it just shows where your roots are, within your community and within your family. And for that, we're very grateful. We're honored that you have decided to accept this token of recognition. Thank you. And at this time, if you want to share some words, we would appreciate it. You don't have to, but if you want to, the floor is yours.
My wife wanted to.
Yes, sir.
I just want to thank the City Council, Mayor, everybody who's present, muchísimas gracias. We're very, very proud of our community in Starr County. I was born and raised in Roma. I've been, pues soy de Starr County. Thank you very, very much.
Ándale. Thank you.
And Mr. Peña, I know that I mentioned it, but do you mind sharing a little bit of details about your new construction that you're going to be having on 3167, projections that you may have, anything? If you
Yes,
can.
we're really excited about this location, and we will break ground as soon as Tony and Mr. Milan gives us the green light. We're working on the plans. We're working to prepare construction, and we should be operating in that location within about 9-10 months.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Armando, one more question. Are you opening a hardware store there on that location? Or is just Bordertown Foods?
We are doing demographics and sales projections for a hardware store, and we're thinking maybe opening up a smaller type hardware store for convenience purposes, but not a big store.
Okay.
We're working on that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we move to item 1E, presentation of Citizen of the Month award to Colonel James Falcon, MD. And obviously, I've said it before, it fills our hearts with joy to be able to present these awards to not only our local businesses that are making a tremendous difference within our community, but there are also some individuals that personally are worthy of recognition. Today we have our very own Colonel and Dr. Falcon, who he's got a long history of accolades, obviously achievements in history. I have asked Commissioner Olivares to read a small statement that has been prepared in recognition of yourself, sir. But I can say that on behalf of the entire commission in the city of Rio Grande City, we're very proud to have another individual that really marks the lives each individual day within our community. It makes a difference, it's an asset to our community, and we're very proud to say that we have yet another citizen worthy of recognition, and that is Colonel and Dr. Falcon. Commissioner.
Our honoree for this month is a very prestigious native of our wonderful city, Colonel James Falcon, MD, Lieutenant Colonel James Falcon, MD, soon to be Colonel James Falcon, MD, is a 1999 graduate of Rio Grande City High School. He went on to study at UT Austin, graduating with honors and earning a BA in biology. He continued his studies at UT Southwestern Medical School in Dallas and graduated with his Doctor of Medicine in 2008. During this time in medical school, he joined the Army Reserve, where he earned the rank as second lieutenant and later captain. He completed his residency at Brooks Army Medical in San Antonio and is board certified in emergency medicine. Colonel Falcon has served in numerous military assignments over the past 18 years, most notably Operation Enduring Freedom, where he was a flight surgeon, but his service didn't end there. He was a brigade surgeon in the 1st Brigade Combat Team, 82nd Airborne, and battalion surgeon for the 1st Battalion, 3rd Special Forces Group. Currently serving in the Texas Army National Guard, he has acted as Battalion Surgeon 3 for the 141st Infantry, Surgeon for Operation Lone Star, and the Brigade Surgeon for the 176th Engineer Brigade. Most recently, he deployed to Poland in support of the 162nd Medical Company Area Support. His military awards and honors include 1 Bronze Star Medal, 3 Meritorious Service Medals, 4 Army Commendation Medals, 2 Army Achievement Medals, among many others. Colonel Falcon is U.S. Army Airborne Qualified, U.S. Army Flight Surgeon Qualified, and is a Combat Action Badge recipient. Currently, he works at Family Health Center and in the emergency room at Starr County Memorial Hospital. He also runs Enfado Health and Therapeutics in Rio Grande City, which focuses on Alzheimer's clinical trials. He is the happy husband to Jamie and the proud dad to Mia, Stella, Nora, and Leah. He enjoys college football, hunting, fishing, military history, and politics. He is a great champion to our community and a dear friend and supporter of our city. I am honored to call on Colonel James Falcon, MD, as our Citizen of the Month for October.
Sir, it's an absolute honor to be able to have you here today, and it makes us very proud that you have accepted this small token of appreciation, yet another recognition to your professional career. And just as I mentioned earlier, before reading that statement, I had mentioned that we have some individuals worthy of recognition, but after reading that statement, I think that whatever I said fell short of what needed to be said, giving such a wonderful and outstanding career and professional setting that you have here in our county and our city.
Three, two, one. Three, two, one. Hold on, there's and the office staff.
Yeah,
The whole game. Three, two, one. Three, two, one.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Just like I said earlier, if there's any words that you would like to say, you're more than welcome. I think that the Commissioner wanted to say it.
Yeah, I just want to say that this commission is committed to always recognize the men and women that have gone and fight for us so that we can have democracy in our community, just like we are having right now, and the freedom that we take for granted. So for you, thank you so much for your courage, how brave you are. I cannot imagine how difficult it is. And you're blessed because not everybody comes back alive the way you did. So for that, thank you so much. Rio Grande City, it's in a great shape, and it's always trying to help and recognize veterans like you. So and for all those veterans outside, you mean the world to us, and we cannot stress to always help as much as we can. So thank you so much for your service.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the commission, the mayor, all the people from the city for doing this. I think it's awesome that every month somebody gets recognized. I know that despite what was said up there, I definitely do not feel worthy of such recognition. But we have a lot of really talented people from our community who do deserve to be recognized, and having taken the scenic route to get back to Rio Grande City after leaving from high school, it's really evident that we build leaders here in this community. Like we really do. There's people from Rio Grande City across the state, across the country that are doing awesome things, and I'm glad that you guys are taking the time to recognize individuals from the community. I think it's awesome. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Can I just add, thank you for coming home. Thank you for being here.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
And again, it takes a lot of faith for gentlemen like Dr. Falcon, Colonel Falcon, to come back to their roots, because with the impressive resume that he's got, I'm sure that There's been a lot and many offers that he could have taken, that he could have been in one of the big cities, Austin, Houston, Chicago, New York, where they would have snatched him from us. But he truly believes in this community, decided to come back, he wanted to make a difference. That is very honorable, sir, worthy of recognition. And on behalf of the city and on behalf of the commission, I want to say thank you for coming back to your roots.
Last one thing, Mayor. After reading, Commissioner Olivares reading that resume, you might think that you're gonna see an older man, right? Somebody that is already retired and he's been in war forever. And by looking at you, it's like, it took you nothing to accomplish so many things. So I'm sure that you have your whole life ahead of you. And again, congratulations, because your accomplishments at that age, if you don't mind, how old are you? 45, wow. So yes, that brought my attention too. So at 45 years old and everything that you have accomplished, and if I'm not mistaken, he's the 4th Lieutenant Colonel in our community. So for that, he's also outstanding. So again, thank you.
So,
Not to belabor the point, but the resume in the packet is extremely much more extensive.
Yeah, it's
There's
long.
much more extensive. This is a condensed version.
Yeah.
Yes. I think we would still be reading the resume.
we took the short route. But to conclude this, a couple of items, I want to say again to the Peña family, we're truly honored to have you here. You truly make a difference within our community. Thank you for keeping the faith in our community. Thank you, Colonel, for being here. Thank you for coming back. At this time, this is going to conclude the presentation of the Business and the Citizen of the Month. We have a lengthy agenda. You're more than welcome to join us and listen to everything that's going on. But if you're hungry and if you would prefer to go have lunch, this is the time. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for being here. He was like my son, man. He has more things than me. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, please. This appointment, it's on item 3. Item 3. Yo no te apunto.
Ya no quedó nadie.
At this time, I'm gonna skip around on the agenda to item 3A. Another item that's, no, I'm sorry, that's not it.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's not it. It is,
5A.
yes, 5A. 5A, thank you. We are very proud to proceed with item 5A, which is the discussion and possible action to approve resolution number 2025-30, a resolution of the City of Rio Grande City removing and appointing members of the Rio Grande City Economic Development Corporation. This is going to be for an appointment of a new member of the EDC. We're very proud to say that we have a very, very qualified candidate. He's one of our local business owners. Before I proceed with the recitation of the discussion, do we have a motion to hear this item?
Yes, Mayor, I move to approve the appointment of Mr. Trevino as the Rio Grande City Economic Development
I
Corporation.
second.
Motion has been seconded. Now that the motion is on the floor, we can discuss this matter. This is one of the items that makes us very proud. Mr. Trevino is a business owner, and I think he is perhaps the second largest employer within our county. We strive to try to select individuals that have a background in business, whether they've been entrepreneurs, whether they've been managers in business, they have banking experience, or something that they can offer to try to propel our EDC in the right direction. And we believe that Mr. Trevino is one of those individuals that really highlights this position. We believe that he's going to be an asset. So at this time, having a motion, I'm going to ask if any of the commissioners have any questions, discussions, or concerns regarding the appointment of Mr. Sergio Trevino.
I'm just excited to have somebody with your knowledge, your experience, sitting at the board of directors of the EDC. I'm part of it, sir, and you are more than qualified, of course, to be part of us and take the EDC where we want it to be, helping the current businesses in our community and attracting new businesses through different methods of implementation. So, Mayor, just so you know, I think he's the second largest overall, but personally, I think he's the biggest employer of our community in a private business, if
Right.
I'm not mistaken. So,
Yeah.
just to let you know. So, Mr. Trevino, thank you so much for accepting to be here, and now it's our decision if we approve it or not.
At this time, having no further discussion, all of those in favor say aye and raise your right hand.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries unanimously. The last thing that we need now, Mr. Trevino, is your acceptance. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Mr. Trevino, if you would do us the honor of coming to the front so we can take a photograph, welcome you as our new member of the EDC. We're very proud to have you here. I know that you're going to bring a lot of knowledge. You're going to be an asset to this community, to the EDC, and I know that our EDC is going to be doing great things now that you're coming on board. You're bringing your own leadership and experience. Thank you for being here. Thank you for accepting.
3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. Wonderful, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Trevino. We appreciate it very much. Okay. Moving to the consent agenda. This is going to be item 2A, approval of minutes from previous meetings. But this time, I'm going to recommend to the commissioners that we do a motion where we consider items A, B, C, and D in a single motion.
So moved, Mayor.
Second,
I second.
does anybody have any questions or concerns regarding items A, B, C, or D? If no, all of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. No, actually no. We got to go back to item 1F. Skip that, the reports from every single department. Chief?
Good afternoon, Mayor, Commission. Jose Solis, Interim Chief of Police for Rio Grande City. We've got a couple of things just to highlight real quick for the police department side of things. We're very excited to announce that our very first academy has officially finished. Tuesday, 13 out of 14 cadets passed their TCO state exam and are now certified peace officers. One of the individuals still has 2 more opportunities. So we're very proud of those individuals. Also, this week alone, we have been awarded a little bit over $300,000 worth of grants through Operation Lone Star and the JAG grant, which is an interdiction grant. So those both have been awarded to us. So we have already accepted one of them. We just need to go in and accept the second.
Chief, can you tell us what's the idea, or how is your department thinking of spending those funds?
On Operation Lone Star, $150,000 is for border security, so it's overtime for our staff, our officers out on the street, and $100,000 is for purchasing 17 radios.
Okay.
We do need to upgrade our system, so this will help us get the job done for now.
Very well, thank you.
No problem. And also, Tuesday, want to just invite everyone, our 17th annual National Night Out, 6 p.m. And Wednesday at 11:30, the commission is invited to our first ever academy graduation.
We'll be there, sir.
Where will that be, at the public safety building?
No, sir, it's going to be at the Versailles.
Versailles, okay.
Okay.
Yes. So
This is going to be on Wednesday, correct?
at Wednesday at 11:30.
During the day.
During the day, yes, sir.
Time?
So 11:30 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
That's where all the cadets will receive their certificate, and whoever is already in a department, they will get pretty much pinned or badged that day.
Very well, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Gonzalez.
Good afternoon, Mayor,
Good afternoon, sir.
City Council. I also have a couple of quick items. So for the month of August, we had a total of 97 calls. We had 32 captures. We had 29 adoptions, and we had 5 wildlife captures. The Animal Control building renovations, the bid tabulations for the building has been attached to Mrs. Oneida Garza's report, and that's for you all's approval. So I have attached my monthly report and a couple of letters there that you all can read.
Yes, sir. I did review it. Thank you.
Thank you.
What were the wildlife captures? Were they
Well,
javelinas?
raccoons, opossums.
No javelinas?
Do I have what?
Javelinas? No
Javelinas, we have a lot of javelinas, but
Yeah.
we don't capture the javelinas.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, Mayor Commissioners. Leo Cantu from the Finance Department. I'm here to do a monthly report on the Finance Department.
Yes, sir.
For property taxes, I'm happy to announce that we have met our goal. 85% of our tax levy has been collected. We still got 1 more month of collections, so we should be a little bit over on that one. On sales tax, even though we didn't reach our goal of 5% for the year, we ended up being at 4.5. We ended up the year in good standing. The month of September was the highest that the city has ever seen, with 527,000. That was a 10.49% increase from last September's. In revenues and expenditures for the city for the year, even though the sales taxes didn't reach its goal of the 5%, I'm happy to announce that we have reached 102% of the projected revenues for the city. So we've exceeded the revenue projections. On the expenditure side, we stayed at 96%, meaning that we didn't spend the whole amount that we budgeted for. For the water department, I know in the report, I only reported all the way up until August. I just recently got the reports for September. And I'm happy to announce that September alone had a $104,000 increase compared to last year. So that puts us at $823,000 more for the year.
What was the percentage, Mr. Cantu?
As far as percentage, I didn't calculate the percentage.
Oh, sorry, what was the figure?
The amount was 823,000 for the year, 104,000 for the month alone, for the month of September.
100,000.
Yes, 104,000. The water laws, they have been maintained under 15% still. We've been between 10 and 15% for ever since we started taking the collections from May to September. I started doing some calculations on what we're doing on the wastewater treatment plant. I don't know if you all recall, we're gonna go for renovating or expanding the wastewater treatment plant. By rule, it's once the plant reaches 75% of its capacity, we're supposed to be getting engineering designs, and once we reach 90%, we should be breaking ground. For the month of August, we were operating at 50%. So we're way below than what we were before. I'm not sure what happened there. I do know figures in the past were showing us close to 90% of capacity that we're operating. But the month of September brought us down to 50, the month of August, I'm sorry, and July, I think, was at 70%. So I'm gonna continue to monitor that, and I'm not sure what's going on there, but we are way ahead of schedule as far as expanding the wastewater treatment planning. We do break ground here in the beginning of the year, so.
And the 15% water loss that you quoted, that's within accepted norms, am I correct?
Anything below 15%, it's, I guess, above average.
Okay.
We're in a great position with that.
Because, I mean, there is a certain amount of water loss that is expected, and it's inherent and built into
Just the backwash alone that they do
Yes.
there at the plant, it's 5% alone on that one. So in reality, it's only 10%. I know that's, those are leaks, and the rest is on the meters. But like I said, the revenues have demonstrated that those new meters are being effective, and the revenues are being, well, I can't say collected, but we're billing them. And collections, I think are, I just started looking this morning at the agent report, and we're not that far off as far as what we project every year being on bad debt, which is around 40,000 every year.
Well, Mr. Cantu, I do want to say that the commission is very happy with everything that you have done. I commend you for the type of work that you're doing here at the city. It really makes a difference, because you've proven to be a good leader for the city, for the community. You take your job very serious, and I want to commend you for doing such a good job. And not only that, but I know that Mr. Cantu is really the numbers person here within the city, but it's a collective effort where each and every director plays a role. Obviously, it funnels down from Mr. Cantu's department, but everyone has a responsibility. And also, I want to say that we're very proud of everything that you're doing, trying to monitor your expenditures that you're having throughout the city, taking care of the equipment, taking care of the city. For that, we're very happy, and we want to say thank you for everything that you're doing. Our numbers are looking good. Our expenditure was less than what we had projected, and our revenue was more than our projections. So to me, that's already a wonderful accomplishment. Thank you so much to each and every one of you for working together, for taking your responsibility serious. Thank you.
I appreciate those kind words, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chief, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mayor, City Commission. In front of you, you have the package of how many calls we have for the month of August. We haven't gone to the September one yet. We got over 72 calls in the month of August, including fires and structure fires, grass fires. Jumping to that, we also been awarded a grant, the Border Zone grant. We over $230,000. We're going to use that grant money to purchase radios. We also need radios. We're going to go and purchase 20 portable radios and 11 mobile radios for our units. That is with the Border Zone grant that was recently passed. Also, I have a special announcement. Recently, we had my assistant fire chief, Pedro Morin. You can move up forward. He recently completed.
Mr. Moria, you got to come to the front. You can't be hiding back there.
He recently completed the academy, the police academy. So, so he's going to be graduating. Well, he is going to have that ceremony next week, like they mentioned. So I'd like to congratulate Pedro Morin on the accomplishment.
Yeah. So we want to say that we're very proud of your accomplishment, that you took the courage to take your career to the next level. We want to say congratulations and thank you for everything that you do here in the city.
Congratulations.
stay with us.
Was that it? That was it, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chief. Thank you. Municipal Court?
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Sorry, Judge Rene Orlando Garza couldn't be here today. Well, for the month of August, we have 265 new cases filed during the month of August, non-park, state law, and city ordinance. 89 cases dismissed by prosecutor on statute of limitations. They're just old cases that have been sitting there for a while, so we got rid of those. 271 traffic and docket citation were closed during the month of August also. 28 Class A, B, and felonies were transferred to the county and district attorney. 94 violations added to the Omni-based system during the month of August. 67 arrest warrants were made in the month of August. 355 warning letters were sent to defendants. Those are for citations that they forget about. We send the warning letters. And in-code report sent to Austin, the fines court costs collected for August is $23,724.70. So the total revenue for August is $25,289.85.
Okay, thank you.
We're doing pretty good for August.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you for keeping the good work.
Good afternoon, Mayor.
Good
City
afternoon, sir.
Council.
Good afternoon.
My report is, I'm Hector Barrera, Public Works Director for the City of Rio Grande. My report is there in your package, and we had to let you know that last month for August, we had 316 citizens to attend to the 14 acres for the trash citywide cleanup. We've been working with a library and with Kelsey Bass Museum on the renovation. We had a TML 360 class. Several departments went to our facility and took a class for the 360 check of vehicles. We're en route with our brush route. If you have any questions, we've been working on cleaning of alleys.
Has the renovations of the build? No, not the library, the museum. Have they been completed?
Yes.
The museum? Okay, but they're internal and stuff? Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Commissioners.
Good afternoon,
I'm
sir.
Antonio Dante with the Planning Department and the Code Enforcement. Happy to report the month of August summer report. We had a total of 92 permits issued at a valuation of $849,000. Inspections were made, 85 of them. Also, we issued 31 911 addressing. We also made 13 health inspections. Our Code Enforcement Division issued 169 code violations. Also, I'd like to mention we had meetings with 7 Brew Coffee, and we had representatives for AutoZone come to town. So hopefully those two industries will come in.
What was the first business you mentioned?
7 Brews Coffee?
7 Brews?
Yes, sir.
Coffee.
And also AutoZone.
So another AutoZone?
AutoZone will be, they're looking at a property in the west side of town next to Citizen State Bank. Any questions about the department?
Where's this AutoZone going to be, sir?
West side, on the south side of 3167.
Oh, yes.
And Heritage Boulevard.
Okay, and the coffee shop is
The
going to be where?
coffee shop will be in the parking area of Walmart.
Walmart?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very well, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
You have to go home? Perfect timing.
Hello, Mayor, Commission. My name is Norma Fultz. I am the Library Director. In the month of September, we had 1,938 patrons visiting our library. Our programs continue to be successful. On Mondays and Wednesdays, we have craft and health programs. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have started our ESL programs, and we're averaging 20 to 25 students on the ESL. Our afternoon programs with the children are also well attended. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we've expanded our hours to 6 o'clock to accommodate those parents that want to bring their kids after school. We also participated last week in the RGV hires with the Disability Chamber of Commerce. We're working with the RGC Gruya ISD Special Services Department with START program, and START is for Student Transition and Readiness for Training Program. We have 3 students that have come in. They come in with a coach. They just started yesterday. We're very excited to have them. We will have them for the rest of the year, and hopefully they'll learn something to move on. This is for a 19-plus program, and they'll be there, I believe, until they're 22 years old in that program. We are, of course, extremely excited about our upcoming concert that we're going to have for veterans. I talked to Lynette and Ms. Hernandez about the location because the Air Force Band was concerned about us having it at El Kiosco because it's a 5-woodwing ensemble. So we're looking for an indoor location, and other than us looking for facilities where we have to pay, Ms. Hernandez came up with a great idea. Why not have it here at City Hall? So this is what we're going to be pushing for. And also, I'll be partnering with Ms. Kathy Rubio, and Ms. Maribel Montemayor has also recommended that she will have the school ROTC program in attendance on that day. So we'll be looking for that. That'll be November the 9th from 6 to 7.
Very well.
And one last thing, yesterday, thank you. They have started roping off where the new expansion is going to be.
Yes.
You have no idea what that means to me and to my staff. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for everything that you do. Can't wait to have that addition. I'm sure that the community is going to appreciate it, and I know that you're going to do marvelous with it.
Our patrons were concerned, what is that going to do about parking? Because if you've been by the library, through the library, it gets pretty full. So
Right.
I think next steps are to look into parking spaces around the library.
Very well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If I may, we're in conversations with representatives of the Noino family, which they have adjacent land to the nearby area by the alleys. So we're gonna probably start working on an offer for those 2
There's
lots.
also some abandoned looking
Yes,
properties. there.
that probably that's the one you're
Okay.
talking. There's 2 lots.
Very good. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commissioners. Marco
Mr.
from
Trevino.
the Parks and Rec Department. For our report, this past Saturday, we had the Junior Vipers Academy. First time we do this event for our youth. It was over 100 participants. It was basketball and cheer drills. So very happy and glad that the Junior Vipers were able to come this way and host this clinic. Thank you to the school district, Mr. Garcia, for allowing us to use the facilities there at the high school. So thank you very much. So one special announcement that I'm very proud, and it's dear, is the Adaptive Sports Program. We had a meeting with our local school district 3 days ago to collaborate and make this program that is needed for our individuals with special needs to make it bigger and better, make it better for them. So we talked about some of the needs and that need to be in place for the safety of our children or the safety of the participants. Fall and winter baseball will be kicking off next week. We have a total of about 35 teams, almost 500 participants that will bring in about 18 to 20,000 into the department, which those funds would be used for better equipment and facilities and the field maintenance. Flag football, or going back to baseball, this year we're adding the high school softball division. We have 5 teams that are going to be participating. We have 2 from Rio Grande City, 1 from Roma, and 2 from Rio, 2 from Roma, and 1 from La Grulla, which again, our purpose is to make the department bigger and better for our youth and our community. POE football registrations are still currently open. Right now we have a little over 100 participants that have registered, so we're still looking into getting more youth. Our turkey trot, our 5K is programmed for November 22nd. Registration is up online, so whoever wants to register online, they don't have to come into our office to register. And the other Trees for a Healthier Tomorrow is projected for October 25th. Currently, we stand at about 15 trees that have already been pledged. Our goal is to have 30 trees, and these trees will be planted in Basilio Villarreal Park. And the other thing is, for Ringo, if y'all haven't noticed, the lights are on. 100% of the ballparks are on. It was some time coming, but I could say that it's on. If you pass there by 8 o'clock, you'll see those fields being used for practice, games, so very proud of that. The next phase would be working on the concession stand and making it usable.
Did it cost you $1 million?
No, sir. It was way less than that, so.
Yeah, well, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier, where each one of you truly makes a difference. When we started talking about this project, I know that Mr. Trevino went out for bids to see how much it would cost us to replace all the lighting, and we were quoted north of $1 million. Obviously, for our city, that's a lot of money that we can't afford to spend on lighting for a park. But Mr. Trevino didn't take that as a no. He decided to take matters into his own hands. Somehow he did it. He found people, his own employees assisted. And today we can proudly say, just as he announced, that he was able to get the lights back on. And we did not spend $1 million. This is where it truly makes a difference, where each one of you really bring value to your community. And this is when I say that I'm very proud. This is exactly what I mean. Thank you for everything that you do for your community.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for taking your responsibility seriously.
One more thing, Mr. Marco. Thank you very much for everything. All the directors as well, the staff, thank you very much. Marco, I got a call from the school district. Do we have something in place, like for the kids that are like low funded, so they can attend sports? I know, is there something we can put in place for these kids that don't have the means to pay the $40?
Kind of like a fund or a waiver?
Like a waiver program?
Maybe we could ask for donations to create a fund.
Yeah.
I don't know the legalities of that, but maybe if we can get some sponsors so that we can create a small fund and then
that would be great.
have them apply to that fund and
Yeah.
cover
Ms.
it.
Garcia, do we have anything? Is that legal?
I'll research it.
Yeah.
Make sure that we can.
Because I know we have a lot of kids in the community that don't have the means, you know, and I mean, it's a good question.
I commend you for thinking about that, sir.
Yes,
That's
because-
very noteworthy.
Yes.
And
Yes, and-
perhaps, Mr. Trevino, I don't know if we can do it, you know, but it would be something that we can keep in the back of our heads. Maybe if we can't do it, maybe we can pitch it to some of our local citizens, local businesses, if they want to take the initiative to create one of some kind of a fund to assist individuals with low means, and perhaps our local businesses can cooperate. I'm sorry?
Can sponsor an athlete.
Right. Something like that. Sponsor an athlete, and our local businesses can pledge $100, $200, something. But I know that it makes a difference for those kids.
Yeah, for sure.
I would definitely go back and,
About a 501c3 that participated like Crime Stoppers does for the police.
Right, perhaps something like that. But, okay, thank you.
Before you go, Mr. Trevino, I wanna add to what you were saying. That $1 million quote was one of them, and then we got another one, right? Which was also very high, and he made it with 21,000.
The lights?
The lights, where they wanted to charge $1 million, you and your staff and your team, and working with Mr. Bilan, were $21,000
that's the difference that this commission is, it's, it's striving for, and that's the job that you guys are doing. This is the perfect example of not taking a no for an answer and looking for the friend of the friend, and for qualified people and then a consultant. You did it with $21,000. That is just unbelievable, with 5% of the $1 million.
Yeah, not only that, with less than $60,000, he was able to put lighting in 2 parks, not just 1. Because we also have the Silver
Yes.
Park, Silver Star Park,
Yes.
where they also installed some.
It's a big
some lighting.
difference and a big, good work.
And
Thank
right
you.
now is the perfect timing, because this is when the parents start asking about the lighting, since it's gonna get darker.
It's already getting darker soon.
And
Yeah.
just so you know, Mayor, and Commission, Marco is already working at the Lomas Park
Oh, yes, yes, sir.
and the
Miriam
Miriam Bell Park, because they don't have lights. So now we know that he can get it for a good price. Go ahead.
No pressure.
No? Yes, good job.
Just
Thank
one last thing, as always, to the crew members and Eric and Ellie. I know I speak up here in front and I'm out there, but they're really the ones that put everything together, and without them, it would be very hard to get this done. So guys, thank you, appreciate you.
Thank you. Yes, sir. EDC?
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commissioners.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
You have my report in the packet, so I'm going to go over it quite quickly. This month reflected steady progress across multiple areas of economic development. Our business recruitment and retention efforts remain strong. We've met with several prospects this month, and we're also developing a business retention survey to better understand and serve our existing business community. We continue to invest in small businesses through recently awarded grants, and we're developing new programs to better support medium-sized businesses and future developers, expanding the EDC's impact. In addition, we are assisting in advancing the Texas Film Friendly Program Ordinance. The second reading is included in this meeting's packet, and once approved, this designation will help boost tourism, economic activity, and visibility through film and media projects. We are also drafting a social media marketing campaign to showcase Rio Grande City, highlighting the EDC's leadership, programs, projects, and partnerships. This will help strengthen community engagement and attract new opportunities. Collectively, these initiatives reflect the EDC's ongoing commitment to fostering growth, expanding opportunities, and strengthening Rio Grande City's business-friendly environment. That's all I have. Thank you so much,
ma'am.
All right.
Thank you.
Back to the city, I just wanna make some comments of what's happening on the EDC. Ms. Melinda, thank you so much. Just yesterday, Mr. Milan, Mr. Mario Mendez, our EDC, one of our board members, and myself had a very productive meeting with the owner of WM. This is the third meeting already, and he is already thinking very seriously on coming and bringing one of his very nice restaurants to our community, providing a big, huge variety of different foods that he can offer. So he's already, before he was thinking of just renting something, now he's thinking of maybe buying land and building his own restaurant with private rooms, and also, you know, with that kind of style of restaurant. So that's number one. And then tomorrow, the mayor and I and another board member also, we have a meeting with the owners of La Costa Grill. That's a seafood that we really need in our community. So those are privately owned, successful business in the valley that we are reaching out to. So we've been getting these very productive meetings with them, and they're ready to go. So we're gonna see if we can finalize the final details so that we can start that. That's also on seafood. And just yesterday, I got a call from one of the developers from Austin that were thinking of bringing a Olive Garden to Rio Grande. So the numbers are not there yet. So he was like, Olive Garden maybe not right now, but hopefully
In the
soon.
future, yeah.
But I already have a Planet Fitness ready to go to your community. So Ms. Hernandez sent me some land that's it's available. It has been sent, so hopefully they can also start thinking seriously about that one. They also made an offer to one of our properties, so we're moving forward. The EDC with these new board members, we're just trying to set up meetings with a lot of people and telling what we can do to help them bring our business to Rio Grande City, and of course, not leaving the existing businesses that we have, that we already have everything in place. It's running smoothly. Every month we have 2 or 3 businesses that are getting that boost grant. So thank you so much, Ms. Belinda, for thinking about helping with our vision where we wanted to have. And thank you so much for starting that new Facebook campaign to acknowledge everything that EDC can do, is doing, and will do. So thank you so much to all the board members and to the businesses that come and apply, because we just want to make it easy on you so that you can also be part of this EDC success story that we're accomplishing. I'm very proud to be part of the EDC, and I just wanted to let you know everything that is happening. And there's more that I don't want to bore you with a lot of information, but those are the main ones that I wanted to tell you about, because it just happened yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Okay, so just so you know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Main Street.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Commission.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yandri de la Cruz, Main Street Coordinator with the City of Rio Grande. I'd like to provide a brief update on our recent activities and projects. I am happy to announce that we have completed the Paint Your Business project. Our downtown business, Taco Hut, now has a fresh coat of paint, and we've received many wonderful compliments from the community. The restrooms at the courtyard are now equipped with air conditioning, which has already made a positive difference for our visitors and for city employees as well. Our Grito en el Kiosco downtown market this past September was a great success. Even with the light rain we experienced, we were proud to host a total of 50 vendors that evening. Just last Friday, we held a trolley wine tour. This week, the T-Mobile grant application was submitted. The award determination is expected to be made by November 2025. And finally, I'd like to share that our fall pumpkin patch will be set up this upcoming week at the old fire station.
Very well, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything that you do. Mr. Salinas.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commission. My name is Ruben Salinas, and I'm the Public Utilities Director. For the month of August and September, our new meters arrived, and we have begun installation by a contractor named JOL. They started on Wednesday. So we
Last
have
week?
about Monday?
Of last week?
Yes, no, of this week.
Okay.
And we have about 300 meters already new installed.
Is that the company local, or is it?
No, they were hired out by somewhere in the valley, I believe. And they bring people from Houston, San Antonio, all around to come and work. Also, we're beginning to discuss with Rio Delta Engineering over the project for Ratama to bring sewer for 5 residents that haven't had sewer in about 5 years. They have houses, but they have not been able to move in due to the sewer. So I'm currently discussing that with Rio Delta Engineering. Also, the Hidalgo tank has been restored. We are providing more pressure to the city. The tank is currently leaking. It overspills. So
Which tank is this?
Hidalgo tank on Hidalgo Street. I have gotten out a contractor I've reached out to a contractor. The pilot, I'm getting quotes on this so we can restore it so it won't spill. That way we won't have that much water loss. We did 4 water connections and 3 sewer connections. And also, I have some items on the old warehouse that we're currently cleaning for the fire department. They're nothing but chemical tanks and a big tank of caustic that we use, but they have no use. I just wanted permission to dispose of them. They are pretty toxic. I don't know if I can have this permission so I can start getting someone to dispose of them.
I guess, I'm sorry?
They need to be placed on a surplus.
Right. Yes. Very well.
Yes, all right.
We'll take care of
That's
that.
it for me.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ruben, one question. On the last meeting or the meeting before, we had suggested that that company that was gonna come and install the meters, they were gonna hire locals to do the actual labor.
Yes, sir.
Where are we standing on that?
I have received the form and I have to update it on social media so we can start getting applicants.
Okay, has been updated on the city webpage?
No, it has not.
No?
No. On our Facebook, no.
No? Okay.
But I will work on it.
Can you please make sure that that happens?
Yes,
today?
yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I believe that concludes our reports, is that correct? No, I'm sorry, no. Oh, yeah.
I was waiting for you to go by.
Oh, we still have a couple of them.
Yes, good afternoon. Mayor Commission, Valerie Garza, Personnel Director for the city. Before you, you have my report, but I wanted to take the time to express for my August report that we worked with Valley Risk Consultants.
Yes.
And they really played a crucial role to allow and secure the best rates for the city for the health, life, and AD&D and the volunteer products. I believe with the city help and you all's approval that with the support that we have from you all, with us and with Valley Risk, we did our best to try to be able to get the best rate out there so that the city can provide the best health insurance for our employees. As of yesterday, we just started with the curative. They started sending out the emails for all the city staff to be able to log into their own accounts. We have until February 1st to be able to do our basic virtual call with them so that the city employees can qualify for the full 100%, zero co-pays, zero out-of-pocket pays for everything.
And this is one of the initiatives that each employee has to take, correct?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, they won't get the benefit?
Well, they'll get the benefit, but they'll
But it's
get
gonna cost
the,
Right?
at a much bigger cost for them.
Right.
But we just started on it. The coverage started October 1st, but actually today is when we just started seeing the emails come in so that the city employees can do their own login.
Can you do me a favor and also be on the lookout for that, having perhaps a sheet, an Excel sheet or something as to, or let me backtrack. Do you actually get a notification that whether or not somebody has made the phone call, or you don't?
No. I believe that that is something that I can work with Valley Risk representatives, so that if they see that there's still employees that have not made that call,
Right.
they can contact me and we can get them to.
Yeah. The only thing is, I was thinking perhaps if there was some kind of a monitoring system that we could implement so that we could be on top of the employees and say, hey, you got to make this phone call, make sure that you make the phone
The
call.
thing is, Mayor, that I talked to Ms. Valerie before the meeting, the first available appointment is not until December, am I correct? Yeah, because they're so swamped.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but the sooner they get on there, the sooner they'll be able to get an appointment.
I myself did it today, this morning, my own, and my appointment is not set until December 31st.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But I did speak to the representatives from Valley Risk, and they told me that we have until February 1st, and that's something that they're going to be in contact with their representative from Curative,
Very
so
well.
that we all can be on the same page as to how the progress is for everybody. So
Okay.
I just wanted to take the time to make sure that we put it out there that they were very instrumental having city employees get this huge benefit.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And at a lower cost than before.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now it's my honor to welcome the birthday lady. Happy birthday, Ms. Rubio.
Thank you so much. I'm all of 25 today, so.
plus a few decades. Anyway, thank you so much. Kathy Rubio, Kelsey Bass, Museum Director. What can I say? The last month was full of Hispanic heritage and lots of promotion for events. I was happy and honored to present at the library to be one of their presenters for Hispanic Heritage Month. I also did a corralled Take 5, KRGV, Idani Cantu, to either let us, Valeria and I, go and do a segment to promote the Grito Te Kiosco event, and then had them come down to help, and had them come down to schedule a segment for our trolley tours. The refurbishments on the interior of the museum are done. It is beautiful. All of the exhibits, there's a nice cohesive look. So I welcome all of you to come in and enjoy the exhibits. Nothing really new, just a smoother and more flow. Mr. Olivares did say feng shui, kind of feng shui. So, okay, we'll go with that. Speaking of October, the spooky month, it is October 2nd, I met with a group they're called Revenant Watch Paranormal Investigators. And they will be doing an investigation at our Kelsey Bass Museum and the surrounding offices October 31st. So yeah, stay tuned for information on that. Of course, I always help out all of the other departments. Currently, I'm helping out Crime Stoppers, the police department, prepare for National Night Out. I will be there next week. I hope to see everybody there. And museum tours continue. Yesterday, I had a tourist from Australia. We get them from all over, so that was great. And the museum is open and ready for business.
Well, thank you so much for your report, and for once more, we want to wish you a very happy birthday. I hope that today is a special day, that you enjoy it.
And I'm spending it here with all of you. That's wonderful.
Well, thank you so much. You
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Before, I think that was the last one, right? One more.
One more in the employee of the month.
Last but not least. Good afternoon, Mayor and Commission. My name is Valeria de Anda. I am the PR specialist for the city. And today I'll be presenting the monthly report for the PR department. So my department entails a lot of collaboration with the rest of our departments here at the city. And so for the month of September, we attended Take 5 Studio alongside our Kelsey Bass Museum Director, Mrs. Kathy Rubio, to promote El Grito. We also did a few promotional videos in case you all got to see them, and of course a live for the event itself. We recorded a commemorative video with our police and fire department for Patriots Day, and we ensured to add and include what it signified to each individual that was interviewed. We collaborated with the EDC interim director to create a promotional video for the first disability chambers. The RGB Disability Chambers hosted their first Disability Career Fair at STC, and this took place September 25th. We also went live on Facebook with the RGC Greater Chamber of Commerce to unveil the Christmas parade theme this year, which is out of this world. We also partnered with Main Street to host a live segment promoting their upcoming Sip and See tours on the Bessie Trolley with Dos Rios Winery. And we joined Main Street to showcase the Paint Your Business program, featuring the facade refresh on one of our beloved downtown businesses, Taco Hut. And of course, we recorded a segment with our police department to invite the community to participate in the Samaritans Project Purse. Is that correct, Chief? Samaritans Project Purse. And so what this project will be doing, the police department is inviting the community to participate and give back to those in need all around the world. So we really hope the community can come together and participate. The deadline for this is November 17th, correct, Chief? Yes. Wonderful. And what to expect in October. As we head into October, the PR department has begun preparations for the upcoming holiday season, including the organization of Trunk or Treat, and attending planning meetings for the RGC annual Christmas parade. In addition, the holiday preparations, we continue to release engaging and informative content that highlights the work of our departments, as well as the efforts of our mayor and commission to serve our community. We also have extended our support to the EDC as they work to fill their communications coordinator position, ensuring they have the resources needed during this transitional period. So thank you very much. That is our report. Do we have any comments, questions, or suggestions?
No, ma'am, thank you so much.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
If I may, Mayor, Commissioners, good afternoon. I'm going to introduce the Employee of the Month. What's funny is that at this point you don't see him, but the minute you hear your name, please come forward. It is my honor to recognize our Employee of the Month, Mr. Roel Solis, Assistant to our IT Department.
Solis. There you go.
So, Roy, as we call him, has been with the city for 2 years. And in that time, he has proven himself to be responsible, knowledgeable, and dependable. He might be a reserved person, but when it comes to work, he always delivers. He knows his job well, and it's a quick step in to resolve problems right away. Keeping technology running smoothly is so that we can continue serving our community. That's what he does best. In many ways, he's reliable, always there for you when you need him, and always making sure everything works. On behalf of the city, we'd like to recognize Mr. Roy Solis.
Mr. Solis. Congratulations, sir.
Speech.
I said it before, we have a lot of talent within our city employees. It's our true honor to be able to recognize one of ours. Thank you so much for everything that you have done. This recognition is for you, for being the Employee of the Month, and a token of appreciation also. Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
Sorry, Roy.
3, 2, 1. There we go.
Thank you so much.
Maybe not a speech, but a few words. No.
I was about to say, keep it under 10 minutes.
You're gonna delete the pictures?
Yeah.
Are these different chairs?
have to go to.
We're good? Huh?
Okay. Por eso no rechingan.
2B. Yeah, okay. Before we move from reports, Mr. Barrera, some citizens have been reaching out to me to see if we could have some recycle bins at the 14 acres. I don't know if that's possible or not, but if you could look into it to see what it would cost or what would it entail for us to have some recycle bins. I know that some individuals have called that apparently they go and drop their recyclables in McAllen.
Or Edinburgh, yeah.
Or Edinburgh.
Cardboard.
Yeah, and they wanted to see if we could have some bins here in the 14 acres that we could help out the community to have something like that for glass and for plastics and things like that. Thank you. Mhm. Moving forward to item 2B, departmental travel requests. Do we have any?
Yes, we do.
Oh, it's the TML conference?
Yes, that'd be to,
Oh, and Chief,
No,
why don't
go
you
ahead.
proceed with yours? Thank you.
Okay. Mayor Commission, on the police department side, we have one travel request, and it is for the annual Tape It conference in Galveston. This is for Department of Evidence Techs. So one of our employees signed up so he could actually get certified as an evidence tech.
Very well. Yes, sir. Thank you.
First one, administration is travel request for city manager, city commissioners to attend the TML conference in Fort Worth, Texas.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Melinda Gomez with the Rio Grande City EDC. There's also one for the TEDC, the Texas Economic Development Council Conference, going on in San Antonio from October 29th through the 31st. So that will be something I'll be attending.
Very well, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other requests?
That should be it for
Okay.
travel.
I move that we approve the travel request as submitted.
Second?
I second.
Motion has been second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you. Okay, all right. Move to item 3A, discussion and possible action to appoint Executive Director Melinda Gomez to the RGC EDC 4B Board of Directors. Do we have a motion?
I move to approve item 3A as presented.
I second.
Motion has been second. Questions or concerns?
Congratulations. Well deserved.
Yeah. Ms. Gomez, obviously, we have a motion right now pending to appoint you as our EDC director. We're very happy to be able to select one of our very own within our departments to lead this new department, actually a corporation, the EDC. We're very proud to have you here. There was many applicants that were really chasing this position. We didn't believe that those individuals were the right fit. Finally, I think that the EDC decided that the best candidate was going to be one of our very own. So we're very proud to have this motion right now pending for appointment to this particular position.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry. I look forward to working alongside our board of directors and alongside with you, Mayor, and the council to keep on moving Rio Grande City forward. And I'm excited.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you.
And now to address the motion, all of those in favor for this appointment, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Congratulations, ma'am. Thank you. And we've been going for about an hour and a half. And at this time, I'm going to recommend to the commissioners that we do a motion to move to executive session so that we can allow our directors to have lunch and also to, in the meantime, we can continue to address the issues that we have in executive session. Huh? Who? Okay. Oh, it's not here? Okay.
Okay.
Well, why don't you let me know whenever it is here?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, very well. We're going to continue then. Moving to 4A, ordinances, discussion and possible action to approve the second reading of ordinance 2025-08, an ordinance establishing filming guidelines for the city of Rio Grande City, Texas.
Yes, Mayor, as I mentioned earlier in my report, this will be bringing forward the second reading of the ordinance establishing the film guidelines for Rio Grande City.
Yes.
These guidelines are required for us to receive the Texas Film Friendly Community designation.
Yes.
And through the Texas Film Commission, and this designation will help us attract film and media productions, boost tourism and economic activity, and raise the city's visibility. Once approved, the next steps will be to submit the ordinance to the Texas Film Commission, receive the designation, and begin promoting Rio Grande City as a film-friendly location.
Very well, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, do we have a motion?
I move that we approve item 4A.
Second?
I second.
Motion has been second. Questions, concerns? All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you. B, discussion and possible action to approve the second reading of ordinance number 2025-11, adopting record control schedule for the city, authorizing the records management officer for the city to file required documents with the state, providing for other provisions pertaining to this subject matter thereof, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date.
Good afternoon, Mayor Commission. Sara Hernandez, Assistant City Manager. This is the second reading for ordinance number 2025-11, designating our interim city secretary as our records keeper. This is in accordance with ordinance 2006-3 and also mandated by the state.
Very well. Do we have a motion?
I move to approve item 4B as presented.
Second? Motion has been second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Thank you, ma'am. Now going to C, discussion and possible action to approve the first reading of ordinance number 2025-13, repealing the codification of the Code of Ordinances, Rio Grande City, Texas, on ordinance number 1995-10, repealing certain sections included therein, declaring all subsequent ordinance to remain in effect, providing for general provisions on ordination codification, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date.
Mayor, this is a project that we are undertaking because of a contract that was signed in 2023. Civic Plus is the contract that we have. So I will recommend to council to consider ordinances C through R as one motion. So I would recommend that Mayor read C through R, and then if there are any questions or discussion, we're prepared to answer those for you. And then if we could have a motion and a second and a vote, record vote on this, that'll get us in order to make all of our ordinances available to the public for free, online and at City Hall.
Very well. I do want to say, before we move with this item, I do want to say a few words about this. This is one of the most important things that I think that the city has decided to do. When I first got here, one of the things that I asked is, where can I find the ordinances? If I want to find out what is it that I can or cannot do within the city, how do I do that? Where do I look at? Is it the webpage, or do I got to come over? And apparently it was an old system where the ordinances were stacked in some file cabinet, and you have to come over. Well, as a citizen, there has to be transparency. You have to be able to know when you can play music. You have to be able to know when you can have fireworks. You have to be able to know when you need a permit. You have to be able to know how traffic is regulated within the city. All of these things have to be public knowledge, public information that can be accessible. The commission, along with our legal team, has taken the initiative to be transparent, to be able to provide this information for free to every single citizen. And the only way to be able to accomplish this is through the program that we have undertaken to do, and it's under Muni Code. Correct, ma'am?
It's not called Civic Plus?
It's Civic Plus.
It's derived from Unicode.
Okay. And the idea is that all of the ordinances that we have, they're going to be in an online bank where citizens are going to be able to access. So the recodification of all of these ordinances is pursuant to this endeavor that we have in an attempt to be transparent with every single citizen. So with that in mind,
Mayor, can I add something to that?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Just to make it simpler, what you just said, it's basically, it's like going from a telephone, a flipped telephone that we used to have, to a smartphone that we have now that is very easy to do. That's what the city is doing, and that's what the mayor, that's why he says that it's extremely important, because I mean, you work for the law, and whenever you are studying a case or fighting a case in court, you just want to have everything ready. So yes, so I remember when we just were thinking about being city commissioners and mayor, he was like, I want to make sure that the legality of the city, it's at a glance, at a level that they have at the RGV. So mayor, now that it's a reality, and now everybody will have easy access to it. You don't have to come to city and look at a file and look where the ordinance is. Now it's right. Everything, you just go, click, done. So basically, it's a new era. So right, good job. Good job of taking that initiative, and that was one of your your promises, and I mean, now it's happening.
Yes, sir.
Good
Yes,
job.
sir. So to
Good
me,
job
that's
to
very
you,
important.
Also to Ms. Garcia and
Yep.
the team.
To me, it's very important that we find out as a citizen, what is it that we can and cannot do, and how is it that the city is regulating its population. And having this ordinances public is the only way where citizens can actually find out what is it that their city is allowing them to do, and what not to do, and what requires regulation and what doesn't require any regulation. So thank you, and I commend our legal team that has taken the initiative to be able to conclude, because it's been a lot of work. I know that for a fact. They've been working day and night. And I want to say thank you for all your hard work, and today we're ready to proceed to discuss some of these items. So
thank you, Mr. Milan.
Did you say that we could make a motion to take them all in one fell swoop, or?
Yeah, so basically the way it would work is that we would go all the way down, and then if anybody has any questions, and then we would then move for a vote.
If I may add, just for clarification purposes, these are existing ordinances. We've had some of these ordinances for years already.
Yeah.
But this is just for the transformation to mini code.
Very well. Yes, sir. So at this time, it's going to be from C to R. Already read C, moving to D, discussion possible action to approve the first reading. Do I need to read them all, Ms. Garcia? Out loud? Okay. Discussion possible action to approve the first reading of ordinance number 2025-13A, ordaining provisions pertaining to procedures of the City Commission, amending provisions pertaining to advisory boards and commissions established by the City Commission, providing for provisions for advisory boards and commissions established by the City Commission, ordaining the other provisions pertaining to the subject matter thereof, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date. E, discussion possible action to approve the first reading of ordinance number 2025-13B, ordaining provision pertaining to the city's administrative organization, amending provisions pertaining to certain departments, restating of provisions pertaining to city departments, ordaining other provisions pertaining to the subject matter thereof, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date. F, discussion possible action to approve the first reading of ordinance number 2025-13C, ordaining provisions pertaining to animal welfare, ordaining other provisions pertaining to the subject matter thereof, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date. G, discussion possible action to approve the first reading of ordinance number 2025-13D, ordaining provisions related to building and construction, amending provisions pertaining to construction-related advisory boards and commissions established by the City Commission, ordaining other provisions pertaining to the subject matter thereof, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date. H, discussion possible action to approve the first reading of ordinance number 2025-13E, providing for regulation of burning and fireworks, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date. I, discussion possible action to approve the first reading of ordinance number 2025-13F, ordaining provisions related to law enforcement, providing for regulation of alarm management systems, ordaining other provisions pertaining to the subject matter thereof, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date. J, discussion possible action to approve the first reading of ordinance number 2025-13G, ordaining provisions related to public safety, health, and peace, providing for regulation of abandoned property, providing for regulation of burning and fireworks, providing for regulation of other nuisances, ordaining other provisions pertaining to the subject matter thereof, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date. K, discussion possible action to approve first reading of ordinance number 2025-13H, ordaining provisions related to the public spaces, providing regulation on street excavations, ordaining other provisions pertaining to the subject matter thereof, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date. L, discussion possible action to approve the first reading of ordinance number 2025-13I, ordaining provisions related to the municipal taxation, ordaining other provisions pertaining to the subject matter thereof, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date. Discussion and possible action to approve the first reading of ordinance number 2025-13J, amending ordinance number 2006-3 pertaining to the records management program of the City of Rio Grande City, restating of certain provisions and ordaining of other provisions pertaining to the subject matter thereof, providing severability clause, and providing an effective date. And discussion possible action to approve the first reading of ordinance number 2025-13K, ordaining provisions related to public information requests, disclosures, and the withholding of certain municipal records, ordaining other provisions pertaining to the subject matter thereof, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date. O, discussion possible action to approve the first reading of ordinance number 2025-13. L, ordaining provisions related to the regulation of traffic and vehicles, ordaining other provisions pertaining to the subject matter thereof, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date. P, discussion and possible action to approve the first reading of ordinance number 2025-13M, ordaining provisions related to subdivisions, ordaining other provisions pertaining to the subject matter thereof, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date. Discussion Q, discussion and possible action to approve the first reading of ordinance number 2025-14, an ordinance of the City of Rio Grande City, Texas, amending provisions adopted by ordinance number 2013-03 related to the position of Deputy City Manager, amending provisions related to conditions of employment, duty, and hiring of Deputy City Manager, ordaining other provisions pertaining to the subject matter thereof, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date. R, discussion and possible action to approve the first reading of ordinance number 2025-15, an ordinance of the City of Rio Grande City, Texas, ordaining provisions related to the regulation of conflict of interest of members of the City Commission of Rio Grande City, repealing certain provisions adopted by ordinance number 9810, ordaining other provisions pertaining to the subject matter thereof, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date. Do we have a motion to hear all of these items?
I move to approve item 4C through R, as you just read.
I second that.
Okay, motion has been second. Now the floor is open for discussion. I do have several questions about this ordinance, Ms. Garcia.
Yes, sir.
And if we can go to 4E, this is dealing with the deputy city manager. And I think that this one needs some clarification, and perhaps we already know what it is. But the way I interpret this and the way that I read it is this is essentially our assistant city manager?
Yes, so what's currently on the ordinances is 2013-3, which is the deputy city manager position, right? And what this basically does is it shifts the position from, I think it's charter section 3.05, which is administrative departments, right? And that basically puts that position as a higher fire under the city manager versus the city officer. 216 puts it as an appointed position by the commission.
But are we talking about the acting city manager? We're talking about an assistant?
Yeah, so the assistant is used in practice interchangeably, but on the ordinance, it is deputy.
Deputy, okay.
Yes.
So in reality, our assistant is our deputy.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to clarify, I think that's essentially Ms. Hernandez's position?
Yes.
I'm thinking right? Okay.
So most bigger cities have the city manager and then a couple of deputies and then assistants under them.
Okay, yeah.
Because we're a smaller city, that would just be her
So
proper title.
in adopting this ordinance, we would have to change her title, position
They
to,
can
from
be used
assistant?
interchangeably, but she's going to be technically our deputy.
Okay, very well. Yeah, that's because there was some confusion as to whether we were trying to talk about the acting city manager or if we were talking about an assistant city manager, but we're definitely talking about an assistant.
Yes, sir.
And now we're calling it deputy. Okay, very well.
I also had a question on H and J. Both of them mention regulation of burning and fireworks. Is that a duplication or are they two different things?
No, it's a typo.
Okay. So should we amend that in the motion?
Yes.
Okay.
One of the,
Specifically, I think it's...
related to the manager?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the deputy city manager, and this is where I just wanna avoid in the future, when we're not here anymore, to have the same problem that we had in the past, where somebody with no qualifications stay as a city manager or acting or deputy for 30 months. And I think our ordinance said that it could be only for 90 days. So is that something that is protecting the city? Again, like, I just want to make sure that city is protected because it was fought before and it didn't go anywhere.
That's two separate things, Commissioner. We're talking about, this is creating, I know what you're talking about, but they use this position just to hire a city manager. You know, but this is, what they use, a deputy city manager is an assistant city manager.
Okay.
There's what you're referring to, and it might be a good idea to restate that under an ordinance specifically for the duties and roles of an acting city manager. The acting city manager is that individual that is appointed if there's a city manager that's out of commission for whatever reason.
Yes.
But it's saying if you're gonna appoint an acting city manager, not a real city manager, it has to be with the qualifications and only for 90 days.
So it has to have specific criteria. We can put specific criteria.
Yes, so we could do definitely an ordinance that, so that we can differentiate and there's no confusion.
Yes.
And say, let's create an ordinance that specifically talks about acting city manager. That's the individual that comes in temporarily for 90 days in case the city manager is out of commission for whatever reason.
Yes.
You have your city manager, that can be replaced by an active city manager for 90 days, but at all times you have your deputy, who's the assistant.
Okay.
That remains under them.
Okay.
The deputy works at the leisure of the acting or the city manager.
Can we work on that, Ms. Garcia? Just, again, just to protect the city in the future. We don't want that 30 months again of somebody with no qualifications, okay? Just to be
That was
fair.
also in direct violation of the charter,
Right, yeah.
so.
So it just needs to, we could definitely have an ordinance that expands on what is an acting city manager.
Okay.
The acting city manager is just something temporary that cannot remain there.
Thank you.
Yeah, on item 4I, Ms. Garcia, the item calls here for providing for regulation of alarm management system, but I don't think that there's anything dealing with alarms in that ordinance, so I think that we need to
Amended.
to amend just the title, because there's nothing there regarding alarms. We probably need to just take that out.
So that ordinance couldn't be found
I'm sorry?
initially? The ordinance couldn't be found for the regulation of alarm management, but the content was in the code. So the issue of like the whole situation with the 95 code is the fact that it doesn't have a lot of its source content when it was codified, and it's a part of the process.
Okay.
So there's really no refer back, so that's why everything that's been put into most of these ordinances are the content that has never been amended after they codified, right? So I ended up finding the alarm management, and it's 98, I think 6 or something like that.
Okay, do you want to add that to this item?
No, you can, unless you want to amend it and change something, I mean.
So we have another separate ordinance dealing with alarm systems?
It's been enacted since 98.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, and that's going to be a separate one that we're going to be doing from this one?
No, like,
The
you
same?
can just delete the title line that
Okay,
says
yeah.
about the alarm management.
Yeah, very well.
Yes.
Yeah, let's just delete that because it doesn't address this one does not address the alarm management system, and we'll leave the other one. Okay, very well. I think those were the only questions that I had dealing with this one.
Do we need to restate the motion with the amendments that we made?
Yes, to the items specifically.
Well,
I think Commissioner made it.
yeah, so,
Which are the items?
it was,
To amend, which two? Which are the two that I have to amend?
Well, H was H and J were typos, right? There were duplications.
Yes.
and I,
Okay,
H and I typos,
yeah,
And
I and J, I'm sorry.
okay.
And I is remove the statement regarding alarms from the item.
Alarm management systems.
Yeah.
Okay,
And within the motion, do we add, that's gonna be a separate, right, to create an ordinance for the acting city manager?
We can put that on the next agenda.
okay.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, just that.
Is that it? Okay, Mayor, I move to approve ordinances number 4 from C through R with the exception of H, I, and J. Those are typos, please fix them. And I to rename the statement regarding the alarms.
Okay.
I second that.
Motion has been second. Questions or concerns? All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Roll call vote.
Roll call.
On all of them? No, just on all of the commission, yes, but
Very well.
just on one motion.
That's why just this item?
Now, on the pending motion that we have.
Yes.
So, Commissioner De Leon?
Approve.
Commissioner Diel Barrera?
Approve.
Mayor approves. Commissioner Olivares?
In favor, approve.
Commissioner Barrera? Unanimous vote. Okay.
Thank you all, and I do want to thank Mr. Milan, Ms. Hernandez, Ms. Montemayor, and Mr. Trevino for their support.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And Ms. Garcia, thank you so much for all your hard work. I know that you've been really working on this matters, and it's been a lot of work. So I thank you personally and on behalf of the commission for all your hard work. One of the things that I did want to recommend, now that we're dealing with all the ordinances, perhaps you can work with the assistant deputy city manager.
Where's your badge?
Or with our city manager. If we're going to be adding or changing some of these ordinances, perhaps it would be a good time to provide some training to our directors or employees directly. I don't know what would be the best way to do it, but so that they can also get trained on these ordinances, the new ones, or perhaps on the old ones as well, so that they can get a course where it's being retrained on what is it that they can and cannot do, and what is it that citizens can and cannot do.
We plan to meet next week, and I have been talking to the legal team of Civic Plus. They do offer courses,
They do?
so we're all going to learn.
Okay.
And I'm sorry that I'm standing. I was in my office, aka my car, for the last 5 hours, so
Yeah.
standing. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ahí es. Okay. 5B, discussion possible action to approve resolution number 2025-31, authorizing the city of Rio Grande City on behalf of city manager to approve submission and acceptance of a grant for routine airport maintenance ramp for the Rio Grande City Municipal Airport for fiscal year 2026 and authorizing compliance with the grant terms and providing an effective date.
Good afternoon again. This is a continuation basically of well, we've recently finished the ramp grant from last year. And this is a new ramp grant that we're asking for a resolution. It also has a 90-10 match, so we're asking for.
It's a separate one, Chief?
It's a separate from the one we had
In addition?
that we had completed. Yeah.
So last year, there was an application for 100,000, I think?
Completed. All right.
Okay, and now it's going to
It's a
be
new
for
one.
another
For other
100,000?
type of maintenance that we're going to require.
I'm sorry?
It's going to be for other maintenance that we're going to require on the airport.
Very well, okay. Do we have a motion to approve this item?
I move to approve item 5B as
Second.
presented.
Questions, concerns? All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. D, discussion possible action to ratify the amendments to the RGC EDC 4B bylaws by the EDC Board of Directors.
Mayor, I move to approve item 5D.
I second.
Motion has been seconded. Does any of the commissioners have any questions about the new bylaws of the EDC? No? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
I'm just going to explain real quick what that means
Very well.
to the commission.
Yes, sir.
The commission, the EDC board members decided to give a chance to every board member to be the president, vice president, and secretary, treasurer. So every year, the officers must step off and give opportunities to the rest to change the duties of the EDC. That way, nobody stays like as a president forever. And so everybody's gonna have a chance. If you get called to be an EDC board member, it's because you have the qualifications necessary to be either of those officers. So this is something that I really wanted to have, and it tells that we want to have the opportunity and give the opportunity to everybody to be the president, to be the vice president at any given point. So for me, this is also something really huge that it's going to happen on the EDC if it gets approved.
Very well. Thank you. 6A, discussion possible action regarding the approval of expenditure and contract values as less than 50,000, but
You skipped 5C.
oh, okay. 5C, discussion possible action to approve resolution number 2025-32, a resolution of the City of Rio Grande City, Texas, approving the renaming of 2 municipal parks as recommended by Park, Art, and Recreation Board, providing a severability clause and providing an effective date.
Mayor, I move to approve item 5C as presented.
Second,
I second the motion.
the motion has been second. Questions, concerns, or discussion regarding this item?
I just wanted to, if you will allow me to read a statement, Mayor, on the history of Mr. Basilio Villarreal.
Absolutely, sir.
And I appreciate that very much. Basilio Villarreal moved to Rio Grande City in 1950, where he and his wife raised their children and built a life deeply rooted in this community. He was an active and dedicated citizen, serving as president of the Rio Grande City Chamber of Commerce in the late 1960s and early 70s. Under his leadership, the Chamber established the Starr County Christmas Parade and Youth Fair, traditions that continue to this day. Mr. Villarreal also gave countless of hours of service as a volunteer firefighter for 12 years, a member of the Rio Grande City Lions Club for 25 years, where he also served as president, and as a charter member of the Industrial Foundation. He supported 4-H, Little League, the Rio Grande City Band, and many other local and civic organizations. He even organized and led the Starr County Taxpayers League, providing a platform for community members to voice their concerns. In the late 1970s, during the time when Rio Grande City and Starr County faced negative national publicity due to outside nefarious influences, Mr. Villarreal joined with citizens such as Domingo Porras, Roberto Peña, and Claudio Garcia to counter that narrative. Through their regular meetings and community outreach, they worked tirelessly to highlight the many positive qualities of our city and our county. Later in the 1980s and early 1990s, Mr. Villarreal was part of a group of leaders who envisioned a city government for Rio Grande City. Their efforts led to a successful incorporation election in 1993. As a result, Rio Grande City was officially incorporated, and Mr. Villarreal was elected as the city's first mayor under the new government. The very reason that we are able to gather here today to conduct city business is because of the foundation that he and other leaders worked so hard to lay. There are many more examples of his service, but I believe it is clear Mr. Basilio Villarreal's contributions to Rio Grande City were extensive, lasting, and deeply meaningful. I understand that the Park Board has recommended renaming Basilio Villarreal Park to a park honoring our veterans, and I don't think that we can ever do enough to honor our veterans. No amount of words that we say, will be sufficient to thank these wonderful group of people who gave so much. But I want to be very clear that my comments are not in criticism of the Park Board. And again, I respect and appreciate their voluntary service to our city. I also wholeheartedly agree that our veterans deserve this and more recognition. And I would like for us to consider renaming another property or something else in the future, either in honor of the veterans or of Mr. Basilio Villarreal, if we do in fact go forward with this. But to rename Basilio Park would erase the legacy of a man who devoted his life to making this community stronger, prouder, and more united. And before making a final decision, I encourage you to consider his decades of leadership, his vision, and his undeniable impact on Rio Grande City. His name on that park is not just about honoring him, it's about remembering the roots of our city and all the people who walked the path that we continue to walk today. I thank you very much for listening, Mayor, and I thank you for the opportunity to.
Absolutely, sir. Yes, sir. In terms of the Fort Wrangell Park, my recommendation to the commissioners would be that we rename it Fort Wrangell Municipal Park. It used to be Fort Wrangell County Park, and I think that the proper name should be Fort Wrangell Municipal Park. That would be my recommendation for the commission in terms of the Fort Wrangell Park.
Okay. Do I have to reread the redo the motion for,
Yes,
to
we
change
have
the?
the motion on that part.
Okay, well, the motion stands as it is with a correction on the Fort Ringgold County Park will be renamed Fort Ringgold Municipal Park. The other one stays the same.
The new name is what, Veterans Park or Veterans Memorial Park?
Mark, can you,
Excuse me?
can you go ahead?
Yes, so Basilio, the board also discussed renaming the Basilio Villarreal Park to better reflect the city's appreciation for our veterans and create a more inclusive name. The proposed name aims to honor our citizens of Rio Grande who served, those who will serve, and those who made the ultimate sacrifice. Following deliberation, the board voted for Veterans Memorial Park.
Thank you, sir.
Very well, thank you, sir. At this time, there has been discussion. Is there any other questions or concerns, discussion that anyone would like to?
The only thing I would like to say, Mayor, is that I would like for us to consider, and I said it in my statement, at some point in time, naming something for Mr. Villarreal, because he did leave a legacy here.
Yes, sir.
And like I stated, the reason that we're here is because of the foundation that he and so many others worked to establish and worked to create so we can enjoy the government that we have today.
Mark,
Yes.
is there a reason why the park decided to change that name?
The goal for the Parks, Art, and Recreation Committee is to one day soon put a statue of General Sanchez at the park, and that would just tie everything together with a name and the statue for.
And going along with what Commissioner Olivares was saying, if the commission were to go forward today with renaming the park, is there any possibility that we could have some kind of an honorary plaque or something for Mr. Villarreal?
Absolutely.
I've seen other parks that name the fields.
Yes.
Or even the pavilion that's in there.
Right.
So there's plenty of.
Yeah, so I think that would accomplish everybody's concerns if we were to do something like that. But obviously, it's up to the commission to decide today whether or not they want to.
My only purpose for bringing it up was that, the man worked very, very hard and very, he left a legacy, and I just don't want us to forget about that.
No,
absolutely not.
And I think I'm the only one in this room that remembers him, probably, so.
Yeah, so at this point, the motion stands, and the motion right now is to just move away. What are we gonna do right now?
Vote.
Vote as is?
As is, with the exception of Fort Ringgold Municipal Park instead of City Parks.
Very well, okay.
That's the
All of-
recommendation of the motion.
Right, yeah, okay. All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. 6A, discussion possible action regarding the expenditures in contract values less than 50,000 but more than 5,000 that comply with or are exempt from section 252.0215 of the local government code.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commission. This invoice is for Happen Associates for professional services for the water system improvements with the EDAP funds. It's for the planning services for engineering plan, water system model, and water system pressure testing. The total of the invoice is $35,130. We already submitted a request for reimbursement from the Texas Water Development Board as well. So pending the reimbursement, we will release funds as we get them in.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Public utilities? I see that you have McGuire Fleet Enterprise, Pump Service LLC, and ACT Pipe and Supply.
Yes, sir.
Other than are all of these payments ordinary payments that we do on a monthly basis?
Just Fleet Enterprise.
Just Fleet Enterprise?
Yeah, McGuire, we do them quarterly.
Okay. But that's a routine payment, correct?
Yes.
What about Pump Service LLC?
The pump service is for a bar screen that we have at the sewer plant that is not currently working.
This is for what, I'm sorry?
For the bar screen that we have at the sewer plant.
Okay, and
I have provided quotes. I got 3 quotes ranging from $27,000 to $58,000, and the lowest being the Pump Service LLC at $27,950.
Very well. And is this for a service?
Yes, this is to refurbish the bar screen at the sewer plant. It's
Oh, to refurbish it?
Yes.
Okay, very well. And the ACT pipe and supply?
That one,
She wants to hear after the item number 7C.
7C.
What about it?
He wants to hear it after 7C, because it pertains to item 7C.
Who does? Oh, Mr. Salinas?
Yes.
For what? What payment?
It would be for discussing possible action to authorize the Public Utilities Department to extend sewer services on Retama Street.
On the ACT.
Oh, okay, for the ACT. So we're going to hold on the ACT. Okay, very well. From the PD?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mayor, Commission, we're asking for a total of $20,000. This does not have to be paid till 6 months if the agreement is signed on another line item.
Is this also one of the items that requires approval first of the agreement?
Yes.
So why don't we wait on this one?
Okay.
Just so that we can discuss it. Same with ACT pipe and supply. So the recommendation for the commission is, wait a minute, do we have any more payments, or those are the only ones? Those are the only ones, correct?
Those are the other.
Okay. So at this time, I'm recommending to the commission that we wait on payment for ACT pipe and supply, and also the payment request for RAP. The other ones can proceed as a single item at this time.
I move that we approve the items as presented with those 2 exceptions, the RAP and the ACT pipe and supply.
Thank you. Question? Motion has been second. Questions, concerns? All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you. So this one remains, 6A remains for ACT and RAP. Now we move to one of the items that you have, Chief, at 6B, discussion and possible action to approve the lease agreement for RAP for the purchase of 24 BOLA RAP devices for the Rio Grande City Police Department.
Mayor, Commission, this is a device that we have been looking at recently. It is a device that sounds like a gunshot, but it actually throws a Kevlar rope to wrap around individuals. In order to assist our officers to detain an individual without having to go hands-on. This device is not replacing any of our current tools. It will not replace our taser. But this is a tool that is a pre-escalation tool that is made for mental health calls. I know with the memo, as of September 3rd, we had 58 calls. As of this morning, we've already had 77 calls of mental health. Last year, the whole year, it was 89 calls, so our mental health issue is rising. So this is a tool that gives our officers the opportunity to take somebody into custody without really going hands-on and getting them the help they need.
Okay.
This would replace like having to tase them, right, sir?
Sorry?
This would replace like having to tase them? This could be an option instead of a...
Yes, they would still carry their taser,
Yes.
but this is an option, we're trying to encourage our community. If your loved one is going through mental health crisis, contact your department and we'll get them where we need to get them.
I see, Chief, you'll be having an actual like training, right?
Correct.
Y'all would attend it. I see there's 5.
They will actually come down, train 5 of our employees to be instructors for this device. So in the future, when we do bring in new employees, our same staff can actually train them in this device.
Chief, can you give us an example on when that new instrument will be beneficial instead of the taser?
if you have a situation where a family member of yours is going through a mental health, they're in a dark time in their life, and you contact our agency, we get there, this individual, wants to hurt themselves. So instead of trying to get a taser out and tasing this individual, you can actually wrap them. Officers approach, they could actually handcuff them without hurting the individual. So it's not only for mental health, it could be for any other call. The individual is getting upset, instead of going hands-on where our officers can get hurt or the civilians could get hurt, if we could take them into custody safely, pretty much the policy, the model of it, if I could legally detain you, I could legally wrap you.
And do we actually need 24 of these units?
The reason for the 24, Mayor, is we've noticed that when each employee is assigned one, they take responsibility for it. If something happens to that device, we already know that it is that person that caused the damage and nobody else. When you have to share equipment in and out, sometimes stuff happens to it, and who broke it, nobody knows.
And the reason I asked about this, Chief, is because I talked to the officers, and the officers, they wanted AR-15s, they wanted shotguns, they wanted the bean bags for the shotguns, and they wanted tasers as well, apparently. And I don't know if we're short on these items or completely we don't have them. And I'm all for equipping our police officers. I think that they should be very well equipped. But I see that this is a lease, and it's a $61,000 lease in 2 years, so $30,000 a year. And I'm wondering if we actually need the whole 24, if we can save some of this money, or even spend it on some different equipment. I don't know.
On the tasers, the reason that we did not have them out was we had a 5-year lease on 15 tasers.
How many?
15. Some of the devices started going down.
Yes.
So the company sent us the parts to fix. They have been fixed, but it is a yearly recertification. So actually tomorrow is one of the trainings. So half of the department will get recertified on the taser. The next Friday, the other half. So by tomorrow, half of our department will start deploying our tasers back out onto the streets. By next week, everyone will be able to get in and out. This is a perfect example where we don't have enough tasers for everyone. Stuff starts breaking down compared to if it's individually. That lease ends March of next year. I did get off the phone today with Taser to look into possibly in the future getting...
Are all the officers going to have tasers?
The ones out on the street, yes.
All the officers that are patrolling are going to have access? But
Once
they're going to have their
certified.
own, or they're going to be sharing?
They're going to have to share.
Mayor, on these equipment that you just mentioned that are needed, do you have a plan or like a budget that you wanna separate in order to start buying these extra equipment that is needed, or no? Have you thought about it?
Well, yes, in conversations, this is preliminary conversations that I've had with the law enforcement officers, and some of them, they felt that they were under-equipped, and I don't want for our officers to feel that they're under-equipped.
That was my next question, Chief. Do our officers have our AR-15s or M4s?
AR-15s, we currently have 10. We replaced. We were able to get some of the older ones out to equip some more, but it is something that we are looking for. We are currently working on getting quotes for at least another 10 to 13 more.
At least for every car to be equipped.
Yeah, I think
yes, that's the main goal.
I think
because I think this. I mean, I'm not a police officer, but I mean, this is a very good handy tool. But I think this would be. It would be awesome to be reserved for our mental health patients. You know, Because, you know, once you tase the individual, you have to go, take them to have a medical clearance and because they
Right.
got tased. But yeah, I think if we get this, I don't think we need the full 24.
Yes, and on this lease, it is,
I think, Chief, that perhaps we could use some of this money, get half of them, have the other half with tasers of their own. Perhaps buy more tasers and some more equipment with the other $30,000. $30,000 buys you a lot of AR-15s, buys you a lot of shotguns, buys you a lot of items that we need, and to spend $60,000 on this wraps, to me, it seems that it's a little bit high, and it's gonna be experimental, that we're gonna try them on. But then again, you know your needs better than I do, right? But I'm just trying to, you're looking at it from a point of view of the needs of the department, and I'm looking at it from a financial standpoint as what's gonna give us our best bang for our buck. You know, and I'm thinking, I got officers complaining that their very basic needs, such as AR-15s and shotguns, are not available, and here we are spending $60,000 for this wrap. Like I said, I wanna equip them, you know, but do we really need 24 for this ones? Or can we maybe slice it in half and say, we'll give you 12, try it out, see how it goes, and then use the other 30 for equipment, for additional equipment that you may need?
I know you had talked in the past, Chief, about opening a little, like a crisis unit.
yes.
So I think that crisis unit would benefit one of these, and will limit the number of having so many. You know, having that crisis.
Are
unit
these
just-
more expensive than the tasers?
No, the tasers are actually, when we got the 15, it was way more than 60,000.
How much was it, Chief?
I spoke to them this morning. Their newest model is ranging between $3,000 to $5,000 per device. Then it's yearly that you have to get recertified with them.
And how many more tasers do we need to equip each and every officer?
Need to make sure that all 15 are up and running. It would be possibly another 9 or 10.
Because that's 30,000. You know, that's another 30,000 where maybe we can split the baby and give you the whole 60, you know, and say, get 12 of the wraps specifically designed for the mental health, you know, give you the other 30 for the tasers, you know, and see if you need more equipment. I want for our officers to be very well equipped, because number one, the ARs is for personal defense, you know, that's, hopefully they never use it, but it would be a sad day if there's a gunfight, somebody is shooting at him with AR-15s and they just have a side pistol. That's gonna be a sad day. You know, we were gonna be wishing, man, we should have equipped these guys with some high-powered rifles.
Every officer, Mayor, if
Yes,
I
sir.
may, every officer that is out on patrol is carrying
he
an
is.
assault rifle.
Okay.
They just check them in and out.
Oh, I see what you mean.
The goal for the future would be, if we do get in the future take-home units, is for each individual officer to have their own taser, to have their own bowler wrap, to have their own AR, like that. As soon as they get on their unit, they have all their equipment to start their shift without having to drive to the office.
An AR is probably cheaper than a taser, am I correct?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you know, that is for extreme situations.
Right, yeah.
And on this quote alone, the first payment is $20,000. That would be in March of next year. And then the following payment would not be till 2027.
Chief,
Yes, sir.
now we all are basically in agreement that we are lacking some equipment, right? That's obvious. Now, with this presentation, the $60,000, let's just assume that the commission decides, you know what, yeah, we want you to have new equipment, but let's try. With 12, it's more than enough at least to check in and check out?
Yes.
Okay, so that leaves us with $30,000 extra so that you can use either for tasers or for assault rifles.
Combination.
Or a combination of other stuff, or maybe we can even maybe jump up that amount a little bit more, Mayor. I know you were concerned about that, and we can amend the budget, or Leonel, how can we, just if that's a possibility, instead of having $60,000, then now we're discussing, maybe move it up to,
75?
I don't know, something a little bit more, and.
Amend the budget, and I don't know if you recall, but we opened up the capital outlay.
Oh, yes, yes.
But that's already gonna be taken by the vehicle developers. We didn't budget for any more equipment, but we can always add additional money to that with a budget amendment and increase that every year.
Okay, so from that equipment that you discussed, Mayor, so you said assault rifles, what else?
They were asking for assault rifles, tasers, shotguns with beanbags.
Okay.
The tasers and the shotguns, those are obviously to try to de-escalate a situation, and if there's a situation that escalates, you're gonna shoot somebody with a beanbag, which is non-lethal.
Okay.
You know, it's still for a difficult situation. You don't want to shoot somebody with those things, you know, but it's non-lethal.
So if you were to have, let's say 75, 80,000, now you know the cost of all these, can you come up with an amount of how many will be, like stage one, if you guys approve 8 of these, 4 of these, 6 of these, that will be more beneficial than only approving 24 of these. Is that something that you can work with?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, perhaps get together with Mr. Cantu, and if you can, Chief, create, rather than just a single item, a package with several things that you think that you need the most, so that we can address those concerns, along with some of these items, right,
Yes.
that you're asking right now. But I think that creating a package with all the necessities so that we can equip them would be a better idea than just spending all of this money in one single item.
Could we make a motion to give him a certain amount of money and to have the city manager approve that? Or would it have to come back to our meeting?
It would have to come back. This is just on the BOLA.
Or can we approve the 60 right now? And contingent to?
No, because it's only for that.
It's for these.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
what do you think, Chief? Is that a better idea?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And we can go, like we just said, we can go up. It doesn't matter. Maybe your package is like, you divide them into 3 stages. Let's say by starting next year, maybe we can approve another bunch of these equipment. You divide them in 3 or in 2. It's up to you.
What I could do is, you know, if we want to do half of the bolas, which is awesome. What I could do is start working on trying to finish equipping our officers at least with the other percentage of the tasers that we need and the ARs that we need.
yeah, I would prefer something like that, and I think that the commission is inclined to approving half of the BOLA RABs, and then we would ask that you please prepare a package. And even if it's gonna cost more than the 30,000, you know, but we wanna equip the officers with everything that they need. You know, first and foremost, I know that to de-escalate a situation is very important, but at the same time, I wanna make sure that all the officers, first and foremost, can defend themselves while they're out there. You know, so taking that into account and those needs, prepare a package where we can perhaps get a few ARs, a few shotguns, more tasers. It's going to be up to you, you know, to see what are going to be the basic needs that we need.
Okay.
And prepare a package, and even if it's going to cost more, but I don't mind spending money in our officers so that they're very well equipped and that they can continue providing the service that they provide to the community.
Please.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh,
Good. Great.
We do.
You should have started there, Mr. Cantu.
We're not getting the revenue coming in the way it used to be.
I know, but it's not earning interest, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have officers out there running without equipment when we have all of this money there. So we're not gonna baby that money, we're gonna spend it in our officers.
So we could make a motion then, Ms. Marty, to approve half of this, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very well.
After discussion, I move that we approve half of the items, which is 12. Would the unit price stay the same, sir? Do you know?
I'm not too sure. I will.
Because sometimes the more you buy, the
Yes,
cheaper you
I
get,
will
right?
sit down. I know with this, these 24, because the 61,000 is for, technically for 21, but they like outfitting a full department, so they threw in 3 extra ones at a discounted price.
Okay, very well. Second on that motion?
I second.
Motion has been second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Thank you so much, Chief.
All right, thank you.
Mayor, we're ready.
We're ready? Okay, all right. So at this time, I'm going to ask for a motion to move to executive.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we move to executive session.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Let's go.
Roy?
Are we online? Okay. This time, we're going to reconvene to our regular session. We're going back to item, did we already cover 6B, Ms.?
Yes.
Okay.
Are we going back?
That is true, yes, we covered 6B. And 6C, discussion and possible action to approve the payment for RAP 2-year lease agreement. This is the item that we discussed previously where we had agreed to approve for half of the purchase of the Bola RAP devices. So I think the motion would be to approve payment for the 12 rather than for the whole 24. But I think that the chief needs to work on the details of that contract. I don't know if it's going to remain the same or if it's going to change. But that's...
How can we word the motion?
Move to approve subject to legal review.
Okay.
I move that we approve item 6B, subject to legal review, Mayor.
Second?
Second.
Okay. All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. D? Yeah. Discussion and possible action to approve and execute modification number 5 for technical assistant agreement number TAA 21008 NADBC 2171 for the WWTP Rehabilitation and Expansion Project 73874. Ma'am?
Okay. This is a technical assistance agreement that is covered by NatBank for the wastewater collection system that Milton and Hunt is working on. The services covered under this agreement is preliminary engineering and environmental services. We are only pending $4,800 to be reimbursed, so they're extending it for October the 15th, so we can get this reimbursement from them.
And it's 4,800?
4,800, yeah.
Very well.
Total.
Okay.
And we can close out this agreement with them.
Motion?
I move that we approve item 6D.
I second.
Second. Questions, concerns? All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. E, discussion possible action to approve and execute the contract for engineering services for the Drinking Water State Revolving Fund application number 63011 with the Texas Water Development Board.
Okay. This is a engineering contract for Half and Associates. They were selected at the last meeting on September the 17th. This is for the funds that will be closing on October the 16th for the drinking water. And we would need to execute this contract on or before October the 6th so we can submit it to the Texas Water Development Board.
Very well.
And we approved this at the last meeting, am I correct?
It was, they were awarded the RFQ in the last meeting on the 17th, yes, sir.
Very well.
I move that we approve item 6E as presented.
Second?
I second.
Motion has been second. Questions, concerns, discussion? All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Thank you.
F, discussion and possible action to approve the facility lease agreement between Rio Grande City, Gruya Independent School District, and the City of Rio Grande City for the pool and park property at Fort Ringgold, authorizing the mayor to execute the agreement and any related documents, and authorizing the city manager to implement the agreement. Mrs. Garcia, did we hear back from the school regarding those minor?
I sent it while we were in executive, but I recommend if you all are comfortable, subject to the 2 changes on the term to 20 years and the indemnity to include negligence, approval subject to legal review.
I agree with that. Yeah.
I move to approve item 6F as discussed with the 2 exemptions.
Second.
Second, questions, concerns? All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
I just want to thank you, Mayor, Mr. Barrera, everybody who was instrumental, the school district, Ms. Garcia, for making this happen, because this is going to benefit the community.
Yeah, this is one of the items that it took some time, some negotiation, some discussion, and also it's going to take some efforts, but I think that the city is going to be able to offer a service that had not been offered in a long time. And I think that in collaboration with the school, this is going to bring a great benefit to a lot of families here within our community.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you. Moving to G, discussion possible action to authorize the city manager to enter into an agreement with the Texas Department of Transportation for the ramp grant assistance.
Earlier, we went for the resolution earlier, discussing about the, but this time is to authorize the actual transaction of the RAM grant that I discussed earlier.
Yeah. Is this for another 100,000, sir?
Yes.
Very well.
And 9010 also.
Motion?
I move that we approve item 6G as presented.
Second?
I second.
Motion has been second. Questions or concerns regarding this item? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
H, discussion possible action to approve the memorandum of understanding between the City of Rio Grande City and the United States Army.
This is a MOU on the airport. What the Army wants to do, they want to have a fuel tank system at the airport. It's a mobile tanker, basically just to use to refuel. They're going to be having, they're going to be surveilling the area, and they need some.
Very well.
So basically, that's what it is.
Have they expressed their intentions as to how often they want to use the airport, or?
Well, last I heard, they only knew for 2 weeks, but this contract, they asked us to have it to October of 2027. But I haven't heard from them yet. I try to get a hold of them today.
Well, I think that any use that we can give to our airport is good, so that we can make it attractive to other people. And this tank, I'm assuming, is just for their own use, correct?
It's just for their own use.
Okay, very well. Do we have a motion to approve this item?
Move to approve item 6H as presented.
Second?
Second.
All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. 7A, items for consideration and approval. A, discussion possible action to award bid for the animal control building renovations. Mr. Gould.
We had a bid opening earlier in September. We did, for the renovations of the animal control building, we did have 3 companies submit bids, which was Vasquez Construction, Merit Construction, and Gerlach Builders. You have also the bid tabulation there. The lowest bidder did come in for Vasquez Construction for $194,105 for a total of their bid.
Very well. Mr. Gonzalez, are you recommending Vasquez Construction?
Yes, yes, sir.
Very well.
It's a, if you look at the,
Huge difference.
it's a big difference.
It is.
And for the public, may I say that?
What were the other?
Yes, absolutely.
The other bids were 1.2 million, 1.2 million, and the second one was $700,989.
And this one that we're awarding is for 194,105.
That is correct.
Yes.
Can you say the 3 amounts, Commissioner?
Yes, again, the one that we are awarding is 194,105, but the other 2 that submitted were 1.2 million and 700,000 with $989.
Yeah.
Almost $701,000.
Yeah.
And this is everything included, the pavement,
Yes.
the flagpole, the kennels, the
Wow.
offices, everything that was in the plan.
The closest bid was 3.5 times more, and the highest bid was 6 times more. Now, something that I can say, based on my professional experience with my business in Regina Homes, I've seen the work of these people. I don't know them personally. I've seen them here. Are they the same people that renovated our city hall?
Yes.
Okay, you all can see that the work that they do, it's impeccable. It's very detailed. They put a lot of work into it, the time, and the results are great. So it is something that I cannot understand, these bids of amounts. But again, thank you, Mr. Milan, for finding just the best qualified people that can do the job for us with a reasonable amount. Yeah, this is reasonable. Yes, it's $200,000, but we could easily spend $700,000. Because if Mr. Milan or Sara or whoever worked with these companies or have been calling them to see and leave references, we could have easily gone with the second lowest. So this is something that we needed to spend it, so I can see it as a savings. And so thank you so much for the 3 of you. And
I'm guessing that he's a local, correct?
Yes, he is.
So I think that really counts.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Great job. So we're about to do when do we do the groundbreaking?
Well, we're hoping that they do get awarded today, and we can put the contract so they can be executed at the end of this month. So if we do have a pre-construction, we can probably start mid-November, early December. It just depends when the contract is
With that in
signed.
mind, Mayor, I would like to move that we accept Vasquez Construction as who are the low bidders for
Yes,
this
sir.
project.
Second on the motion?
I second.
The motion has been seconded. Does anybody have any questions, concerns, comments? If not, all those in favor say aye. Raise your
Aye.
hand.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
They've been awarded. So
Yep.
Thank you, Mayor, thank you, Council.
Mid-November.
Thank you.
The
See you
community is
mid-November with
super
the shovels.
excited.
Yeah.
All of our animal advocates are super excited with this.
There's
So
been,
thank you all for-
Who?
Our animal advocates.
Oh,
our
okay.
animal
Oh, yeah,
advocates
it is.
And our community, yes, our animal advocates are super excited. We're gonna have a lot, kettles, so this is something we've never seen before.
Yeah, this
so
is something that we're very excited about it because we have had a lot of calls from people that really wanted to see the city get some traction on this kind of projects. And I think that, Mr. Gonzalez, you're delivering. So thank you so much for everything that you're doing.
Thank you.
So at the same time, just to finish with this, at the same time, the city will be building that animal control building. The city will be building the expansion for the library. The city will be building the expansion of the sewer plant, and the city will be building the second fire station if it gets approved. So all those huge projects at the same time, and all of that is thanks to you, the city directors and employees. So you honestly are delivering, you are doing what is supposed to be done, and I'm just grateful to be part of your team.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Moving to item 7B, discussion and possible action to solicit bids for the purchase of 6 vehicles for the police department and animal control department.
Mayor, Commission, we are seeking bids for a total of 6 pickups. 5 of the pickups will be for the police department, 1 of them for our animal control department. Normally, when we purchase vehicles for the police department, we go for companies that are part of buy boards, but here locally, nobody's part of a buy board. The last time we purchased vehicles, a year and a half, 2 ago, we went out for bids and we got pretty good deals, locally. So this gives an opportunity for all our local dealerships to try to.
And these are going to be standard vehicles, or they're going to be specially equipped?
They're going to be standard vehicles. The actual police package vehicles are twice the price of the regular vehicle. So this would be like the white pickups that we have.
Okay.
Right now, we're trying to get more vehicles in order to have a take-home unit program.
Right.
Can I ask you, Chief?
Yes,
I
sir.
know that you say local vendors, and I think that's very important. If we stay with the Chevrolet Silverado, basically one vendor can bid. Would you be open to the Ford version of that, so that?
Our local Ford dealership, they have a fleet program within their business. So they have several other dealerships, the paint, that they could get the vehicles that we need from other agencies in the valley.
So it's your preference to have Chevrolet?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that goes to you as well?
That is correct, sir.
Okay, very well. I think that, I thought about that, but that actually makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Right.
What you want to make sure is that you compare apples to apples, make
Yeah.
sure the same specs, if it's a 4-door, if it's a V8, if it's.
Right.
Four-wheel
And
drive.
No,
gonna
but
be
they have
altering-
the Silverado, the GMC dealership, as part of the paint, so they
Yeah.
can just,
Yeah,
we can
paint-
buy them here and they can just bring them from their
An
Westlaco
example, Paint
dealership.
Ford is Paint Auto Group.
Paint Auto,
So all they do is pick up the phone to the other paints in the valley.
Right.
Hey, you have these amount of vehicles, or like that, we could push them aside and
Yep.
get a bid in.
Okay.
All-terrain vehicles, Mayor. They're 4x4 vehicles in case we have to be down by the river or whatever
Yes.
case.
Yes, sir.
So-
Makes sense.
The only difference from these vehicles to the white ones, on these ones, we did ask for a V8 engine because these will be used out for patrol.
Yes, sir. Very well. Motion.
I move that we approve the solicitation of bids for 6 vehicles for the police and animal control department.
Second. Motion has been seconded. Questions? All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. C, discussion possible action to authorize the Public Utilities Department to extend sewer services on Retama Street.
Second stage.
The second stage, this is an important
Good
one.
afternoon, Mayor and Commission. I am seeking approval for this project to be done in-house. Our cost estimate came in at $100,000, and if we were to do this in-house with a contingency of $5,000, it would come out to $34,000.
Wow.
Saving $66,000 in total.
Okay, a motion? We know exactly what he's talking about?
Yes, I move that we approve the item 7C as presented.
Second?
Or second.
The motion has been second. I do want to say that the whole commission is very proud of this project. This is the second project that we've had in terms of offering basic utility services, meaning this is an extension of our sewer lines that is going to benefit, how many homes?
5.
5?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
It's going to benefit homes that had not had the basic services that a city should offer. This is not just a one project, this is a number of projects, because the idea behind this is that we can provide the basic services to every single citizen within the city. We already completed another project that I believe was able to offer a service for about 50, 60 homes.
Yes.
I think we did it in-house. It was a total success. Now we're going to do it again to continue providing, and I'm sure that as we go along, we're going to continue reserving money to continue providing this phenomenal service and basic service for everybody. But I commend you, Mr. Salinas, for all the work that you've been doing. You've taken a very serious leadership role in this matter, and you have delivered. We're very proud. So thank you so much for everything.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Yes, sir.
This is just like an ongoing service that the utility department has now established.
Right.
Now, I mean, they're taking care of the water pressure, they're taking care of the plants, they're taking care
Water
of
loss.
the water loss, but at the same time, now they have an additional thing to do on a daily basis, which is identifying and getting all the equipment necessary to start connecting the city with the sewer line, right?
Yes.
So from now on, it's, as soon as he's finished with this one, he's gonna start working on the next one, and the next one, and then the next one.
Very good.
And keep going. That's now part of your job duties, so I'm happy for that, and everybody is. Just,
Thank you, sir.
I believe the next stage is gonna connect like a bunch more houses, no?
Yes, Charco Blanco.
Charco Blanco, can you tell us approximately how many houses will be connected on that one?
About 35 houses to 40 houses will be
Wow,
connected.
40.
That's a
So
lot.
around 50, and then this one's 5, and the next one is about 40 houses.
Yes.
Thank you.
Is this to the north of Canales Brothers? Or?
Yes, it's on the north of Canales. Yes, sir, that is correct.
And once again, if I may, this is another one of those first time ever. That literally was the corner of the city before the development of 3167. That was literally a neglected area. They didn't have sewer. It was not even city. It's part of the county's jurisdiction at the time, and they all had septic tanks. Actually, right now it's currently served by what, a 4-inch sewer line?
Yes.
I believe.
Yes.
So it's not even the basic standard of sewer line to have now with these improvements. Not only you want to serve more people, but you're going to adequately serve people that have it right now. Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
For
sir.
everything you're doing.
One of the things that I've been noticing, Mayor and Commission, is that the city has become like a self-sufficient city where we don't have just to go and make contracts with any other company that wants to give us like those higher prices. If we can do it in-house, Mr. Milan, Ms. Hernandez are taking the initiative to work with the directors and see what's the best route, and just look at all these savings that we're getting and where we are getting. So this self-sufficient idea of a city is gonna take us far within, I mean, now it's taking us far. Imagine what we're gonna accomplish in the couple of months and next year in 2027. I just can't wait to see all that progress. And don't forget that we're also looking already on getting our city bigger. So we're looking for
investors that wanna annex to the city, and we can provide those connections to the water, to the sewer, and the pressure, water pressure with those lift stations and all that. So we're looking into that, so just so the community can know that we have to grow north, and that's where we're headed. Within 1 or 2 years, we'll be ready just to start connecting more people all the way to 755 and Hospital Road. That's our vision for this term, at least. You'll see. And of course, not leaving behind the west side, which is also something that we're already working on. It's ready to go in next year. We'll be already working on that huge connection to the La Colonias. That's what it's called, right? Las Colonias on the west side. That's something, a huge project that we're doing for the sewer. So good job. I'm excited to see everything that is happening.
I'd like to personally thank all the staff. I mean, when I don't get the phone calls from either the constituents or the city council, that means everything is flowing. So congratulations, and I thank you all individually for everything you do.
Thank you.
Moving to item 9,
No, 6A.
6A.
The next two items pending.
Oh, yes. 6A, this was for the PD, the payment for, well, let me go back to discussion. Discussion possible action regarding the approval of expenditures and contract value less than 50,000 but more than 5,000. This is specifically addressing the payment to Act Pipe and Supply and the payment for RAP. Do we have a motion to hear these items?
I move to approve, to hear the items.
Okay.
Second.
Motion has been second. I believe that there's going to be an approval for the Act Pipe and Supply. This is for the extension that we just discussed. And for the payment for the RAP, I think that this one, we do not know exactly how much we need to approve at this point, because this is the one where we decided to go with half of the units.
We approved the lease pending legal approval.
Yeah, Mayor, Commission, it's 6 months after. So once I get the actual new quote, I already send the company an email to give me an updated quote and an updated lease.
We don't need to do it right now?
No.
Oh, just so you know, we're going to be having a meeting, I believe, next week. So if you get the number, we can put it on the agenda.
We'll do so.
Okay?
Okay.
So for now, I guess we're gonna wait on that, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So the motion should be for consideration of the payment for Act Pipe and Supply.
To take, only for that?
Only for that, and table the RAP payment.
I move that we approve the payment to App Supply, Pipe and Supply.
My second.
Yeah. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Now we go to 9. Consideration of action on matters discussed during executive session, including the following: 8, discussion possible action regarding personnel matters, and discussion possible action regarding various legal and real estate matters.
No action.
I believe that there was no action for A and B, correct?
No.
Okay. Consideration of action on matters discussed during executive session, including the following: C, discussion possible action regarding water loss, potential litigation and settlement negotiations.
Mayor, I move that we approve item 9C as discussed in executive session.
Second?
Second.
All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. 9D, discussion possible action regarding acquisition or real estate, discussion possible action regarding acquisition or sale of real property.
I move that we approve item 9B as discussed in executive session.
Second?
Second.
All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Well, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. At this point and at this time, we stand adjourned.